Hello all, Accionoctem here again with the continuation of a look at Star Wars The Old Republic, and my husband Talsen is joining me again.
How's it going, guys?
Okay, if you were with us last time, you know that we are just on our way to turn in 2 quests we just finished. And we have now reached level 3.
Only 47 left to go. I assure you they do not all go this fast. Although I have to say that overall this game is not a very grindy game compared to some other games. Like for instance, Ion I know is one of the worst grinding games that I've ever played. Well, there's not much else to say on that, but it's pretty bad.
It also doesn't seem to take very long to actually reach endgame. It's a decent amount of time, but compared to Vanilla WoW and early BC and Wrath, this is just a fraction of the time to level in this game, and it's enjoyable. The story really makes a big difference. The gameplay itself is kind of identical to World of Warcraft.
Yeah, the only difference you could say is that there's no auto attack in Star Wars, which makes a difference at low levels, but honestly when you get to, for instance in World of Warcraft, you get to level, I'd say, maybe 30 or 40, when are you actually auto-attacking anyways? You're always hitting some sort of hotkey, either PvP or PvE, so it really doesn't make a difference once you get past that threshold, basically. Alright, we're going to be making our way out to the Sith Academy on Korriban.
I do have to add that Korriban is probably my least favorite of all of the starting planets. The quests here are pretty decent, but it's a lot of red and orange.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to Korriban. I have to say, though, the artwork for the Sith Academy is pretty amazing. But other than that, it's not my favorite world either. Okay, let's take that. Let's also turn it over here.
I have taken care of your problem with the looters in the tomb.
Ah, then I'll assume my men are dead. Even so, you have done us a great service. Their loss is your gain, I suppose.
This business is over with, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, these are the accommodations I was speaking of on the last video. Basically, you want to collect these accommodations, and there is a vendor that takes them. He can have anything from blues to relics. And if you don't know what a relic is basically an item that has modifications in it that you can switch out, so that if you like that set of armor, you're like, hey, I really like this piece, you can continually keep switching out the mods, either with other relics that you get, or from a vendor that sells relics, or even craft them, so that you can keep that look going.
I would also like to add that I would really recommend grouping as much as possible. There are some really interesting sets of armor that you can only get through social vendors, and you can only access these social vendors and purchase this armor if you have certain social ranks. And you gain these ranks through having group conversations. You gain, if you're just grouped up with one other person, you get 2 points if you don't speak, and 4 points if you do. If you have a full group of 4, then you get 4 points if you don't speak and 8 points if you do. And the nice thing about the social armor is it's also a relic. So I know a pretty popular one right now is the Slave Leia outfit.
I don't see any reason why that would be popular. I mean, that's not going to go there.
That outfit is a relic. It's fully moddable. You can raid in it if that's what you really want to do. Looks like we have another quest to pick up over here.
Acolyte, I come with a message. Overseer Tremel can teach you the ways of the Sith, but not all of the skills. For that, there are specialists in the Academy. Overseer Tremel wishes you to meet them and learn what you can.
It's good to see such a young beauty of the true blood raised so high.
Something for you to aspire to. Your skin marks you as a worthy partner, but no Sith will dally below her rank. Keep that in your mind when the training grows difficult. You will find the best trainers in the Academy's archive. You are expected there shortly.
Alright. On we go.
You know, I've been noticing these statues here. I don't know if this is supposed to be statues of the Emperor as of now, or if it's a old Emperor. I would assume that it would be an older Emperor, but I'm not sure which one that might be, or if it's just a cloak statue of some guy. I'd be curious to see if anyone can actually figure that out.
We're going to go ahead and go to our Sith Warrior Trainer here to get another ability, as long as it's a quest.
But you could be stronger.
Okay. Looks like we get the Smash ability. It smashes up to 5 enemies within 5 meters, dealing 78 to 84 kinetic damage, and stuns weak and standard enemies for 1.5 seconds. So, it's kind of an AoE.
A very bad. We'll go with that.
You know what I mean.
Alright, back down the steps and around this way. For another story quest.
Hey there, Acolyte. Hold on a moment. Let me get a look at you. So you're Overseer Tremel's secret weapon. Impressive, to be sure. Afraid the old man waited too long to make his move, though. I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have. I demand respect.
Well, he's pleasant.
You don't want to make me angry, Vemrin.
Believe it or not, I'm trying to keep you from getting killed. If Overseer Tremel had made his move a year ago when I first arrived, you might have had a chance. But now, too little, too late.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill him and hide the body.
We're not on Balmorra anymore, Tulgus. There are rules, traditions.
Yeah, that's nice.
We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremel and his last pathetic hope here.
You're not very good with people, are you?
You're not funny, just pathetic. And you've been warned. Coming, Dolgus?
Be right there, Vemrin. Listen to me, you useless priss. Acolytes aren't allowed to murder each other. But accidents happen. It isn't murder without witnesses. No more warnings. Vemrin's the alpha monster here. You go after Vemrin, you die.
Always nice to see such a welcoming crowd.
They are Sith, so what do you expect?
Well, I expected cookies, honestly.
Good.
These would have been nice.
You've returned. You seem to be in one piece. Tell me, how do you like your new blade?
I suppose this is sufficient.
What are you doing, Father? I only just got my warblade and I've been here 6 months.
I have my reasons, Escala. And you will not breathe a word of this to anyone. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Acolyte, this is Escala, my daughter. She's one of the advanced students here. On her way to becoming Sith. If she minds herself.
I'll keep quiet about your new charge, Father. But I won't be there if whatever you're planning blows up in your face.
Don't mind her, she's just sore that I'm keeping secrets. She growls, but she's loyal. Now, I thought I heard Vemrin's voice in the adjacent chamber before you arrived. Did he make his move so soon?
Yeah, I hate him already. I look forward to ending his miserable existence.
If things go well, you will have that satisfaction someday. Still, I'd hoped we'd have more time. Vemrin's not the type to sniff around for too long before trying to take a bite. In a drive for sheer numbers, the criteria for Academy admittance has been relaxed. Now anyone with Force sensitivity is allowed entrance. Vemrin is mixed blood, the invisible rot eating at the foundation of the Empire. He must not be allowed to advance.
So please, just let me stop him.
Unfortunately, Vemrin's caught the eye of Darth Barris, one of the most influential Sith Lords. He's being groomed to be Barris's new apprentice. As Darth Barris's apprentice, the power at Vemrin's fingertips will be considerable. He could change the Sith for the worse. You must proceed to your next trial immediately. I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates. Consider each criminal's story carefully. The decisions you make will be scrutinized, so let your passions guide your judgments.
You'd better send someone to clean up after me.
The slave pens are right there. They have mops. Go to the Academy prison. Speak to head jailer Nash and return to me after you've passed judgment on the prisoners.
Alright, killing defenseless prisoners is always what I like to do as a Sith.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. There's a lot more humor on the Empire side in the quests than there is on the Republic side, I've noticed.
One of the things I like to point out when this is actually a good time, because I'm sure there's going to be some dark side, light side choices coming up here, is that I always felt like the dark side, light choices in this, at least from what I've seen as playing an Inquisitor and a Bounty Hunter, are very, very black and white. You know, there's no in-between, neutral, really. Like, you're torn between choice, but, like, where it's a dark side choice and you don't really agree it should be a dark side choice, or vice versa. They're all very, it's this is bad, this is good, you know?
Alright guys, I think we're going to stop this video here. I'd just like to remind you that if you found this video helpful or you just enjoyed watching it, to please remember to like us and subscribe to the channel. There will be many more to come, featuring Star Wars, The Old Republic, League of Legends, Skyrim, and eventually Guild Wars 2. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time.